it won't be about Ghana politics or about partisan politics per se. It's going to be all out, international or geopolitics or, on the African perspective, if you understand what I mean. Okay, thank you. So, if and when you are ready, or what I'm going to say is that let's go together because we can say the fire, it will burn you. Today, what we're going to discuss is the economy. And like I said, it's not only the economy in Ghana, but elsewhere. For those of you who follow international, trends, international news and international sort of geopolitical events, you would know that for the past 50, 60 years or so, since the African continent, the individual countries attained self-rule. Ever since self-rule was sometimes, I would say, given or allowed or fought for and gained, the African continent, especially the black African side, have not had anything to write home about in terms of the economy or finances. And that means for almost 50 to 60 years, the African continent have played not even second fiddle, but third or fourth fiddle to everyone else. Since independence, I can tell you, and the justification is there to say that's a fact, that most countries in Africa, West Africa, East Africa, Central Africa, everywhere, have remained, that expression, poverty-stricken. It looks like Africans, for some reason, have accepted, second, third class citizens of the world. Ever since I was born, started growing up, started knowing about how living conditions supposed to be, I have not seen any proper improvement. Anyone who improves their lives on that continent should have a special luck, a specific luck. The luck of, say, winning some massive lottery money, some, the luck of being at the right place, at the right time. Politician, a footballer, a boxer, sports personality, a musician, you play music. But the general 90% or so of the people live by, mouth to hand or hand to mouth. Just daily subsistence, existence. I mean, the sort of life that Europeans and other societies wouldn't allow, wouldn't agree. The sort of life that should that persist in other societies, there will be massive, social unrest. In Africa, we've taken it in our strides, and nobody really cares, really. When you are a so-called big man, a politician, or people in government, you can be as rich and rich and rich and rich as you want, and the rest of the people still keep worshiping you. We haven't got that, capacity to demand what is rightfully ours. I mean, the individual's right to live and live properly. I'm not suggesting for 1 minute that everybody should become a millionaire, everybody should become so wealthy in Africa, everybody should be riding Mercedes-Benz. No, it's not even like that in Europe. But